The C personality desires perfection. Emotional needs is sensitivity, support, and space and silence. This is very important. Now, we're going to unpack this a little more in the next session when we talk about the emotional ups and downs. But let me just give you some of the clues right here. C's need their own space. They need their own territory that other people can't come into. In the corporate world, we teach to give them at least 3 foot of space, even when you're standing talking to them. You don't invade their space unless they invite you in. Okay? I was doing a seminar in Brazil. There's a couple of hundred couples there, about 400 people. And it was a marriage seminar, and I was unpacking all this stuff from a marriage perspective. And I was talking about how it worked in church, because this was a church group. And so I was talking about how it worked in church. And I said, all you C personalities don't like all this celebration so much that all these I's like. You know, the I's are always down front. They're jumping jacks and all kinds of stuff to worship, and they're carrying on, and they're hugging, and they're touching, and and the C's are standing back there thinking we ought to be quiet and solemn and singing nice, slow songs. So I was carrying on with them. And so at the end of the session, there was this line of people down the wall. I always took time to talk to people. And so I looked over there and I saw this line of people, and I knew who they were because they were lined up perfectly. I mean, it looked like somebody had taken a measure stick and measured the distance between each one of them. So they started coming over to me, and they said, "Oh, thank you so much. We thought something was wrong with us." Now, this turned out to be about church and about worship rather than about their marriages. But they said, we thought something was wrong with us because we don't worship like others do, and we don't like all that hugging and all that dancing and all that hand waving and all of that. And we thought something was wrong with us. Thank you. Now we just know that's the way God made us, and it's okay for them to be that way, and it's okay for us to be the way we are. Isn't that cool? Very cool. So, isn't it interesting that I's often end up marrying C's? And C men are often attracted to I women. Because let's face it, they need some fun in their life. And they're not much fun by themselves. So they need some fun, so they're attracted to the vivacious, happy, outgoing women. Because they need some fun in it. And the women love it because they need some order in their life. They need somebody that can balance their checkbook. Because they don't even know they're supposed to balance their checkbook, all right? So they need help with that. So they get attracted to the C men. And vice versa, either way, because we got gaps, and we need somebody filling in the gaps.